don't even mention your name.
What's up, man? It's your boy Kapone, Alcapeezy. Oh, boy.
And it's your boy Trackman.
And we talking
hip-hop,
hip-hop, man.
Y'all
Yeah.
already know. Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, so you know.
Like,
you done
comment,
caught
subscribe.
Me.
Y'all know.
Yeah. Don't forget about that, man.
Y'all show us some love, you know what I'm saying? And then shout out once again, because I've been doing this for sure.
Yeah.
The Memphis rap history is always live on YouTube every Sunday at 2:30. Y'all tap in and you know, just go search Al Kapone Memphis 901 shit. And you're gonna see it right there. So y'all follow my dude doing exactly what he need to do due diligence, making sure our history of rap music in Memphis is being spotlighted on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
all
sir.
that good shit,
And all the a bunch of unsung people that need love. You know what I mean, need to be heard about it, need to be spoke on. I just say it like that. I ain't gonna say they ain't getting love, but they definitely need to be spoke on.
Yeah, for sure. Well, kudos to you for doing it, bro. Kudos sounds funny ass word. I don't know why that sounds funny, but nah, salute
Props.
to you.
Salute to you. All that good stuff.
Salute to you for doing it, because it's definitely needed, man. You know what I'm saying?
100.
So I ain't even gonna lie, but yeah, check it out. So look. This kind of what we're going to do. We can do this because this will give us some dope-ass short shit, too.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Well, we breaking down 50 Cent latest run of trolling. You know, he moving crazy through hip-hop right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, Fabulous, Jim Jones, Mano Davies, they whole thing, and they freestyles going at 50 because it's 50 versus everybody right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And then Pat Poose jumping into the mix of everything. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Man, maybe a little bit of NBA Youngboy, NLE Chopper. You never know, man. We said, man, maybe a little Finesse 2 times, man. You know, shout out to that. You know what I'm talking about? Now, this is something brand new.
Okay.
Drake has a RICO charge.
I was looking at that. I was
crazy,
like,
man.
hold up.
Shout out to niggas getting RICO charges. I heard about it.
Hold up, man. That was like, whoa.
That's crazy, boy. You know what I'm saying? And then this something brand new. What's about brand spanking new? Nicki Minaj is facing deportation shit.
For real?
I just read this, yeah.
Hold up. So now is that the reason why she went over there to MAGA people? Is she trying to get a pardon?
I didn't think about that.
Oh, because I didn't hear nothing about that. I'm just hearing about this deportation thing.
And then
wow,
Jay saved 21 Savage.
Sure
but she
did.
Beefing with Jay right now, so he couldn't even help her out right now. That's kind of
crazy.
Not right now.
But again, is that the reason why she went over there on the MAGA platform and just went there?
I don't know, bro. We're going to definitely get all the way into it. Then we got Wiz Khalifa is sentenced in Romania. We're going to tap on that a little bit, man. I saw that. I said, man. Damn, boy, that shit crazy. Now, of course, it ain't. We kind of step back. And
hold on. Speaking of, let me just add on to that. You talking about Wiz being sentenced in Romania. I not too long looked at Dallas Austin talking about how he got locked up in Dubai.
I saw that, but I didn't pay all the way. I didn't dive deep. But you know they got them strict ass rules. Bro.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that to say, man, you go overseas, man. You
gotta be careful. Brittany Griner.
Don't play no game. You hear me?
Hey, shout out to Romania.
Leave the drugs at home.
Leave the drugs at home.
Right, don't get on no flight with them drugs,
Please don't, man. Or find it when you get there, but they don't even play that shit over there now. Another thing that's been in the news crazy, we kind of let people take in, but first and foremost, Happy New Year's and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying to everybody.
Man. Happy New Year.
Got to, man. 2026, we here, man. P. Diddy is still a topic for sure. You know what I'm saying? We're going to definitely tap on that. And then the last thing, man, probably a little bit of love to the music, man, because we got I got a list right here. We talk about 3 dope albums. I'm sure you probably got some shit there. The Clipse dropped Let God Sort 'Em Out, produced by Pharrell. Mm-hmm. And then Nas and Primo got a brand new joint that just dropped. Yeah, shit's nuts.
It's out?
I think it dropped already. I watched some shit on YouTube, so I've been listening to it. I was just like, wow, yo, this shit's crazy.
I got to get a dose of that.
One more thing. We definitely got to tap into this $200 million Charlemagne the God deal and Big Joe Budden deals and shit. They changing the landscape of the podcast format. You know what I'm saying? So that's good news for us.
Yeah,
I like what they pushing the culture forward. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So, you know, so man, where you want to start? What you want to jump? What you
hey
want
man,
to do?
I'm gonna let you go down the list, because you just named a lot.
All right,
of
so
stuff.
fuck it. Here we go. 50.
Let's go.
Man, what's up with 50, bro?
Because
right now it's him versus everybody.
Man, you know 50, man. 50 is 50. You know, keep in mind, 50 came in the game with How to Rob. The song How to Rob. Going out to everybody. Going at everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
So, you know, that's what he does. And whether it's warranted or not, that's just what he does. Honestly, it's times when it is warranted. Sometimes he just what he do.
Sometimes you got to whoop a trick out.
Man, sometimes you got to whoop that trick.
But he's doing it, and I just look at it like, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's hip hop for one, because it was always meant to be, let's go in the boxing ring and do this, and then we both walk out. And we've seen it turn to some other shit way crazy.
For sure.
That's insane. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't.
But bottom line, it never should come to, you know, somebody actually dying. That's bottom line.
I don't fuck with that at all. You know what I'm saying? So when I see him doing this and turning up all the way like he is on everybody, it's like there's not one person that he ain't smashing on right now. You know what I'm saying? So you sent it to me, but I also saw it and it tripped me out, and it was Fabulous's freestyle response to, you know what I'm saying, like what was going on. And Fab is not gonna play games with you, bro.
Bars.
Like how you feel about that? You know what I'm saying?
Bars. I had to give Fab his props, man. That man dropping bars on that, man, and the way he weaving through with the flow, and you know how he make little quick references where you clearly know this is about 50. He made too many references.
He ain't shy away from it at all. Now you know he talking about 50.
Yes, and speak on it. He did it over a 50 type beat, one of those throwback G Unit type of beats.
Yeah, New York style.
You know what I'm saying?
But I didn't expect nothing short from Fabulous. I didn't expect nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like he gave it to you like Fab is known to give it to you. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to Fab. But you know, like what's your take on where you think it's
hold on before you go there?
Yeah.
So my thing is the way Fab came and dropped those bars and how dope that. I mean, I'm talking about that was a dope.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so now we want 50, and that's the whole thing. I think Papoose is. That's where Papoose is kind of pushing. Because 50 is coming at Papoose and he's coming at them.
But what did he say about Clarissa? Where did I missed it?
He basically just saying that Clarissa is wearing the pants in the relationship.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's basically what.
Shout out to Clarissa.
That's what he's saying, and you know, Papoose is like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Because I saw this question, that's why I texted you that earlier. I was like, yo, could Clarissa Shields get 50 any kind of run on some fighting shit? I know this shit. Women should be fighting men.
Nah.
But I'm just saying, I don't know, bro.
Nah. 50, you can't forget 50 was a boxer now. I'm sure that's part of his workout routine.
Playing ball rog and Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying?
So to keep that out.
That right now would be a bad idea because he just been in boxing training for like 3 years to play that role. So you definitely won't want to, you know what I'm saying?
Keep the men and the women separate. We don't do that. But that was the whole thing. Papoose was like, man, you coming at us, but you ain't responded to Fab yet. Right. That's his whole argument.
Hey, shout out to Fab. Shout out to Papoose. But I mean, does 50? You think 50 has to respond with a record? Because all of this is 50, you know, like up right now. And this ain't about music. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And their result is to resort back to rapping.
Yeah.
And 50 like, okay, that's cool. You can rap about it, but nigga, what the fuck?
I don't think unless he come with something, you know what I'm saying, on some ether level, don't stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the smart move to do. If he's not gonna ether it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, keep doing it the way he doing it. I think it's a smart move.
I just don't think 50 like shy away from rapping, but I don't know, like, and I think 50 is capable of giving us an ether quality diss record.
Yeah. But does he care enough to even go do all of that?
Because he's doing other stuff. Like that tripped about when he called the dude and paid, this is allegedly, right? Paid the rent at they spot for that. And he knows, dude, you know what I'm saying, enough that he paid. He was like, yo, y'all niggas ain't even paid the rent on y'all building, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much truth to validate that is, but I'm saying it's classic 50, though.
But that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, Fab came back the way he came back, because, you know, he actually played on the Squatters.
Right.
The whole, you know, what 50 was trying to make it seem like they squatters. And he dropped a mean jump. So, but yeah, 50
is capable.
He's capable. But Jay-Z was capable when him and Nas was going at it. You still, no matter if you're capable or not, it still got to be that.
It's got to be that thing now.
You know, and if it ain't, then
it can flip around and you know what I'm saying.
So if he ain't gonna, even if he went in and dropped a few, if it don't feel like that, leave it alone. Don't even, you know what I'm saying. Don't play into it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. He doing what he doing the way he doing it, and you know that's entertaining in itself.
And then it's like 50 not responding. He's like, yo, I ain't got to rap with you niggas. Y'all still talking about rap. That's you know true. What I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Because that's why I said that's like kind of their only resort is to go back to rapping. Yeah. And he like, yo, niggas ain't studying the rapping shit. We on big dog stuff. Yeah, you know but I
love the rapping part of it.
I love the competition. I love it.
I appreciate Fab, you know what I'm saying, getting in the booth and doing it that way. Because at this point, it's two ways to do it.
Yeah.
One way is just troll.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're in that world right now. But you know, the old way was get in the booth and drop some bars. Yeah. And Fab. So it's like we got both. It's going at both ways,
right?
Trolling and in the booth. So we got to look. I guess the best of both worlds. In this
I love the rapping part though. I'm a hip hop connoisseur. I'm always with the rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when it's clever the way he did
it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get away because it applies to all the elements of hip hop. Yeah. Like they're gonna take it back if they keep it on wax. I'm with all of that.
For sure.
The problem is that when you put it on wax, sometimes you might say or do something that might warrant something that's and you don't want to stray it because we've seen a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? So and all of this really comes because it kind of segue, right? This all comes from the bullshit with 50 and the P Diddy documentary.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything stems
because everyone said 50 that was tasteless.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, but. The thing is, we're talking about 50. We're talking about 50 Cent.
Right.
It's the gloves are always off with 50. You
right.
know what I'm saying? His whole thing is the art of war. So, it ain't no taste to it. He ain't trying to be tasteful.
Is he winning the art of war right now?
Yeah, he kind of is, in my opinion. And he kind of is. You know what I'm saying? But this is the first time I've seen. I ain't gonna say the first time, but it's the first time in a long time I've seen somebody come back with something that he didn't respond to. I'm talking about Fabulous, and the way Fabulous did it was so dope and so clever. It's like, oh, somebody actually did something. Yeah, actually made an impact.
And
in a way.
It's vintage too, though, because he went back to the booth.
And it's vintage. So, again, the Diddy documentary.
Shout out to Puff.
Man, hey, that was a wild documentary. I must say it was a wild. But again, 50 don't play fair.
There is no.
Hey, you know what? The truth of the matter is, I was growing up. It was always said it ain't no fair fights. You know what I'm saying? I was always heard there was no fair fights.
If you're fighting and somebody picks some up and hit you across the head, all is fair in love and war.
Yeah,
that's what they say. So what is your take on the Puffy documentary?
Wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. Based on I'm only speaking based on what I saw in the documentary. Of course, it's other things that you can look at. It's other things that Diddy has done that I can speak on those different takes. Diddy can put something out to put a better light on himself, and then I can speak on it from what he put out. But I'm only speaking from this documentary.
Yeah.
And from that documentary, what I just pretty much gathered was what a lot of people tend to do is just when they start getting money and power, they start abusing. And that's not a Diddy, that's not even just a Diddy thing. That's a human thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get money and power to stay 100 with your money and power is actually rare.
It's hard.
It's
hear.
Rare
you know
to stay but for somebody to stay
that
100.
Type of money. That type of
when you getting money, any type of money. To be honest with you, because you can see somebody in the hood,
or should I say, especially with that.
Especially,
like, you get 2-3 million. I can see people change.
What you said.
But if they got 800-900 million,
especially,
you kind of become above the law in your head, in your mental.
Yes. Yeah. So again, it's rare for somebody to still stay humble and, just be a good person when you got that type of money and power. Most humans abuse it, period.
True.
And that's what I got out of that documentary. He got what he got and he abused it. And based on the documentary, it was like it came from, and I think that's what most humans.
Most situations.
Meaning that your childhood, whatever you're doing as a grown up, a lot of stuff reflects from your childhood.
Right.
So they kind of try to connect those dots and
because they say hurt people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I looked at it same way. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point I don't really want to go into a super deep dive because a lot of it still is going on. But for him to be cleared of all the things and that came with that ultimate that hip hop RICO, you know what I'm saying? That's what I call it, hip hop RICO.
Okay.
They came in, they snatched him, they accused him of a lot of stuff, but they couldn't prove none of it. So at the end of the day, he ends up doing 50 months for prostitution. Yeah. Now, I don't know how I feel about that because, you know, on a regular person catch a John charge, we're not talking about 4 years.
I mean, you know. What about like, and I'm not condoning none of this.
Right.
But Hugh Hefner.
We said that last
clearly
time.
Did, you know.
The guy who owns the Bunny Ranch.
But, you know, and again, it comes back to money and power and abusing money and power. Yeah. That's all it comes down to. So
and then it goes higher up because Puffy name got pulled out because then you got the whole Epstein thing, the Epstein list.
There's
and then
a whole nother thing.
That's why I don't really like them focusing on Puff like that because there's like 5,000 other names I'm sure on that list.
No question about it.
That really did things. You know what I'm saying? That they really have to answer to those things, but they probably will never be put in a position to have to answer to those things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's really weird. I hate that they do men like that really easy. And then you added it's a black man, right?
Yeah.
And I love Dave Chappelle's take on his new special. It was crazy.
Man, I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet, but I heard about it,
it's
and
incredible.
I got to watch it.
It's called Unstoppable, right?
Yeah.
But there's a little more to the title.
Yeah.
Because in there he does this whole spiel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the end, his punchline is, hey.
Hold on, you gonna tell it? Don't spoil it for me.
Oh no, it's just to explain the title real quick.
Okay.
Unstoppable. It's the Unstoppable Nigga Act. Once that nigga got so powerful that they have to put the RICO is like, hey, this nigga is too big out here. This is how we stop him and knock him down. You know what I'm saying? So that's
and let's keep it 100, man. You know, I can only speak from America because this where we live.
That's where we at.
And the history of America and slavery and Jim Crow and you know just the whole timeline. You know, it's always been ugly for the black community.
It always comes to those type of things. I consider these things like RICOs or like they like modern day assassinations type thing. They don't want to. Lord, can you imagine if they do that to a nigga live on TV for real? At this point in day and time, like they did, like on some Charlie Kirk stuff. You feel me? So they wouldn't do that. But the only thing you got to do for a black man is follow the trend of him being angry black man, and he, you know, that whole thing from Jim Crow. They you know, their women are scared of black men because we're supposed to be so aggressive and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Same narratives, you know, saying fall in line. And I think they tried to do that with Puff. And I just think finally, thank God that no one actually believed that. You know, according to the jurors on the documentary, a lot of them didn't believe that he did most of those things that he was charged with.
Well, you know, RICO is deeper than what they was trying to make the RICO out to be with him.
Right.
You know, we know of a RICO being, you know, when it comes to the mob and stuff like that, it's way deeper than, you know, sex trap. You know, you know what I'm saying? Way
but you know
deeper
they're throwing stuff at the wall trying to get something to stick.
Yeah, that's what that is. So speaking of RICO, so what do you why do you think Drake is involved in a RICO it just came from out of nowhere?
Man, shout out to Drake. You know what I'm saying? I once again, like he sued Universal. Now you think they're gonna just
okay?
You know what I mean? Come
Thank
on, bro.
you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think that's the same thing we just said with Puff. It's like
when you mess with powerful people, then it's like okay, we it's time to go and give it to him.
Right while we sit,
we got to remind him who he you know that you're still not.
This is the Unstoppable Nigga Act. This is what Dave Chappelle was on. You know what I'm saying? It just you know it's fitting as well for the same thing. It's fitting. You know what I'm saying? But Drake has got. We're gonna see how that goes out because it involves Aiden Ross, the popular streamer. For those who don't know.
Okay, so we can't put it all the way on. It's not just on a racial or a black thing because if Aiden Ross is a part of it.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
But Aiden Ross is actually Jewish.
That might play in his favor. But Drake is
too.
But
I'm just, you ain't lying.
Hey, shout out to the Jews.
Damn. You sure ain't lying.
We love you guys.
Okay. But I don't like what Aiden Ross did. I heard. No, I'm with you on that, man. You know.
Yeah.
Number love.
Right.
But when people like Aiden Ross does things the way what he said about Doechii, that's when it's like, hold up, bro. No. We ain't rocking like that, man.
Nah. Well, let me ask this question: did Drake say anything about that? Because I'm with the protect black women. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let the white boy do that.
Nah, he can't do it like that, man. He was out of pocket, totally out of pocket. And shout out to Glasses Malone for speaking up about that,
right?
And basically challenging him on, man, bro, you can't just do that. You know, and think it's cool.
Yeah, you're not finna do that in front of him.
I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? He was out of pocket, and basically all he did was attack her character as the way he responded. It felt super racist. At the end of the day, that's just the bottom line. It felt racist. It wasn't cool.
It's nasty. It's real nasty. I mean, why do you think that a person like Aiden Ross could do something like that and still get all the support from the black community? Like, why does that happen? And the men don't jump up and cut that snake head off like that?
Well, number one, at some point, people worship people with money.
He has a lot.
Yeah, because when you at this point, when you got a lot of money, people it's almost like if you call out anybody on certain things and they got money, the first thing they gonna say is, "Oh, you old broke ass," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
your words ain't valid because you broke.
Right.
But you actually out of pocket. Don't care how much money you got, you out of pocket. You don't think nobody could check you on it because you got all this money. And a lot of people give people passes for stuff just because they feel like they rich. Well, they know what I'm saying? They're like, come on, man.
So because you have paper, that validates. You could lie with paper, and then the world believes you.
A lot of time, and a lot of people will look over and give people passes just because they got money. And the people that got money will always discredit the person that's calling them out. And first thing they're gonna say is you broke. So how you gonna talk?
How much money you got? How many businesses have failed?
Character has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
It's all about the love for the love of money. It's in the Bible.
For the love of money.
Hey.
Yeah. All right, we still talking about jail shit.
Okay.
Wiz Khalifa. Let's do that.
Hold on, before we go to Wiz, let me finish with 50
Go
real
ahead,
quick.
Go ahead.
I can't, we was talking about Diddy, and then we got into, but coming back to 50, this was an unlikely battle that I didn't see coming, 50 and Charleston White.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did.
Whoa.
Hey, play the clip again. Where it go? Yeah, play the clip again live.
Hold on, man. Let me find this.
Hey, man, Charleston has no filter. Shout out to Charleston.
Not at all. Not at all. Let me find. Hold on, I'm gonna play a different one.
And we just talking hip hop, man.
We just talking hip hop, man. Charleston White and 50, two of the most disrespectful people.
And they're at it.
You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh shit, hold on.
Put a restraining order on 50. I'll put a restraining order on Mano. And if they come within 500 feet of me, they automatically go to jail.
Charleston White is correct.
And 50 didn't come back. And the way he looked when he said it. So Charles White said he done put a restraining order out on 50 and Mano. If they come within 50 miles, they going to jail. And 50 answer is Charleston White is absolutely correct.
That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Charleston gonna call them folks on your ass.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he do.
I love Charleston White, bro.
Hey, I can't
He's
say
a
I love him.
controversial character.
I cannot say
I love his
him.
character online because I like to see boxing matches.
Well, you know what?
He's not always right, and I don't always agree with what he's saying or co-sign on what he's saying. But we do know he does a lot of stuff that's performative, and I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Don't always vouch for it or believe in it.
I feel you. And now again, and that has always been his argument. So I can only take him up on what he said. He's saying that he's playing a character,
right?
And he's like a shock jock. So he's doing that very well. I just said
the new Charleston White is a new shock jock.
Yeah, his shock jockness, he's doing it very well, and he's been doing it very well for a long time because he's been going at everybody.
Shout out everybody.
So, and now that we know 50 for going out to everybody. So the two everybody's going at each other now.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
We're gonna see the outcome. How you think? Okay, before we close on 50, I think my question might have been to you is like, where do you think that whole thing ends? What do you think that whole debacle with 50 versus everybody? Like, where do you think this ends? Do you think? I mean, I don't know. I just don't see no foreseeable end to it. I don't know.
I can't. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I can't technically see an end right at this moment. So I can't say how it's gonna end. I can say it's gonna be entertaining to watch.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep tuned. I'm gonna stay tuned.
Entertaining to watch, just like watching Finesse going crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Shout out Finesse.
But listen, man. Hey, I'm not gonna go too far in that.
Listen. Come on.
We from Memphis.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Finesse going out to Memphis people, and I ain't never with the. You know what I'm saying? Memphis going out to Memphis.
Intermingle fighting of Memphis.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's funny as hell.
Okay, so
it's funny as hell, though.
Who was he on in Memphis?
He done went out, man.
Surfer style.
I ain't speaking on it, man.
Surfer style.
I just wanted to say that.
You want to have all? How you gonna make me Google? What if
I'm leaving it? Hey.
I did see him say, and just on the surface, right? Because like I said, I agree with you. I don't want to jump on it because I don't want to. I think sometimes these podcasts kind of push those things over.
Exactly.
And so, first and foremost, man, stop all the violence. That's first and foremost. I'm going to stand on that forever. I saw him going at wanting to be released from mob ties.
Okay, I don't mind going into that.
Right.
He definitely is, he's not happy with where they are in the business deal. He doesn't feel like he has been making any real money with them lately. And he actually said it in one of his posts about just telling J. Prince Jr., just let him go.
Release me.
He even said, man, whatever money you got to get with me, letting me go, that's cool.
Right.
Just let me go and get with another entity that's going to help me get more money.
Right.
And if you're going to eat on top of it like Easy did with Dre,
it's fine.
He's like, man, that's cool, but just don't have me sitting here stuck.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, hey, I don't personally see nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Imagine if Dre would have never got off Ruthless and he wasn't able to do what he did after he got off Ruthless. Man.
And shout out to Easy for actually saying go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I also
but Dre
not
gonna make
you.
Easy payday.
Right.
You know
I'm not gonna
saying?
stop you from eating. I'm gonna eat off, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing too. So I mean, I got this thing with loyalty, and it's like when he came home, they grabbed him.
True. But hold on, let's keep it 100, man.
Okay. And I may not be privy to
everything.
Let's
keep it 100. Somebody was gonna grab him.
Okay.
They was. I would say they were smart enough to do it first.
Okay, for sure.
I do believe somebody because he still had a level of relevancy
all the way through this whole time.
All the stuff he had already did. People were still bumping it. He was still coming, making posts, wildly making posts from jail.
In jail.
You know what I'm saying? And
shout out to all the niggas in jail. That's got iPhones.
Man, for sure. Hey,
they got
y'all lit it, man. Wow. Y'all,
they got social medias, Instagrams. Shout out JPay, man.
Man, what you said? What you said?
Shout out everybody.
I definitely sent JPay to fam. You know what I'm saying, man? While you were doing this beat and with no problem. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, shout out Finesse, man. I hope everything's figured out. I'm gonna go a little more deep dive when it comes. I usually keep up, but I don't really like to keep up with arguments and beef.
Yeah.
The 50 shit is so polarizing. So it's just like all the way out there. So I kind of pay. But Finesse, I didn't go really all the way down because I don't.
But again, when we talking about Finesse, we from Memphis, and we know how it can actually, it has shown that it would go, you know what I'm saying, way further than just talking and, you know what I'm saying. So I don't want to just go over, but at the same time, you can't help but see it because it's when you pull up the, social media is right there in your face.
Yeah.
And the main fun is hell to me. When he be saying, be like, man, this man crazy.
I think you listen to any. He's a performer at heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, we could agree with that. And so to see us as Memphis, when we Memphis, and the way we interact with each other, the way we talk, and it's like if you really sit back and watch one of us talk on camera and check the shit out of people, it's hilarious the way that we do it.
And I just speak on this one thing: him and Grove Hero going at each other, checking each other is the funniest stuff ever.
Shout out Grove Hero.
They both checking like they checking each other, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we at school.
Hey, man.
And going in, man, funny as hell,
you know what we
man.
should do? We should do the chicken wars. We should do the chicken wars.
All right, let's look into that. Let's look into that. You might want to edit that out, because if you put it out there,
right, yeah.
somebody gonna beat us to the punch.
Right here is gonna be the marker. We cut that out. Yeah. No, for real, I think that's dope. Just straight up, that'd be fire. You know what I'm saying?
But back to the I just watching them. I just speak on them because they are actually going back and forth with each other, but they checking. You know what I'm saying? The Memphis way, and it's funny as hell, man. But on top of that, I just say this last thing about Finesse. You know, even all the stuff that he's doing online,
right?
He still dropped dope music though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just heard the latest John he just dropped.
Right.
The Miami dropping mangas.
Yeah.
The Miami dropping.
Some people, that's all they care about. I hear that on a lot of podcasts. Like, we don't care about all that. Just give us the dope music. So you know what I'm saying?
But the shenanigans, that sometimes the shenanigans, I ain't with the shenanigans, but the shenanigans, people like shenanigans, man.
Yeah, I mean,
it make them talk.
Shout out to shenanigans.
Man, what you said. They like it.
More over the.
They claim that they don't want it, but they feed into it at the same time.
Yeah.
And but the fact that he's still dropping dope music, I got to give him props for that.
Right.
Because some people get caught up in the shenanigans and they never drop the music.
Right.
Or the music is not, you know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's
subpar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's still coming with that. He's still coming with thunder. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that along with Finesse, man.
Right.
Because again, it's Memphis, man,
nasty.
and it's a little touchy.
Yeah, it could get super nasty.
Yeah.
You know, dealing with shout out Finesse, man. Man, let's figure that out and let's figure it out peacefully. Man, shout out Pooh Shiesty too, man. You know, it came out.
Oh man,
that first day out is crazy.
Yeah.
And shout out my boss, Big Trail, man. Shout them folks out.
For sure. Coming the fact that I know FDO, normally people want it, right away.
He made them wait.
But I think it's smarter to only do that when you know you finna drop some fire. Like if you come right out and there's some fire, go on drop it. But if it ain't there yet, don't just do it, because if you do it, then you're gonna lose the momentum. Yeah. And there's some people that has fell into that trap.
Mm-hmm.
That got out and they did one and it wasn't that, and it was like both just fell up off of them.
Yeah, real quick.
So the fact that he waited till he dropped one of them thunders, he did that. He did that.
Thunders. Yeah, his pie has got, man, a couple $100 million on different things, and I went and looked around. And he looked good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it looked good. I like I've been listening. I saw him on Gilly and Wallow joint.
Yep.
I've been checking him speaking and everything. I kind of like, and I see him in 30. You know what I'm saying? I like to see that and see where he's gonna take it in coming out of doing the bid and everything.
Yeah.
It sounds like he has his mental set on the
does.
business.
It does.
And I would love for a Memphis artist, I would love to make sure that we see, the kids can see that you can make that mistake, come out, get your mind right, and push into a positive. Get your money.
Yeah.
Build your businesses, build your family up, and stay out the way.
What you said, but now, speaking on that, so what's the deal? Because I'm kind of wondering what's the deal with him and Gucci. Because that's now a thing.
That's a common
it's
conversation.
It's a thing right now. Like, what's really going on with him and Gucci?
I mean, ultimately, I guess that'd be a bigger question. What you think, kind of like, what's up with 1017? Because I know Gucci still got some artists and stuff.
Well, at one point, he got rid of all the artists except for Pooh
Shiesty,
and Fujiano. I hope I said his name
Forgiano?
right. No.
Fujiano, yeah. I know. Hey, I'm tripping, man. Shout out to them guys. Fujiano. Yeah, I you know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna say we, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm an old nigga, man. I might me not announcing this, not pronouncing the name.
I ain't never shy about. I'm an OG,
man.
and proud to be.
Yeah, for sure.
This is how you know what I'm saying. You want to get here. That's
maybe speaking of OG, maybe Gucci is kind of getting out the artist game. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like maybe he let bro go with no repercussions.
But no, because if that was the case, it'd be spoke on. You know, he kept both of them, and it was almost like it was priming up, like he was priming up for the release.
Right.
But once he got released, it got quiet on his end. I mean, I ain't heard too much from Gucci. I mean, it is even showing where Gucci made certain posts and didn't speak on him at all. So it's like, you just kind of wonder what's going on. You know, something going on. I don't know. I'm gonna
get the researching and looking and then get to ask some questions. I don't think Pooh needed anybody.
Not at this point.
But you think it was the same as the Finesse situation, him coming home? You think it was the same thing, like somebody was gonna grab him?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, but Pooh was already signed to Gucci. That was before he went in.
Yeah.
So that was already a situation.
But coming out, it doesn't seem like they have any, because I didn't see no 1017 on. I don't see no 1017 change.
All of that. You know what I'm saying? All of that is just kind of like, you know, as fans of hip hop and fans of what's going on, you know, especially fans of Memphis. You just look and see.
You just raised that question to me. I'm starting to think. I really want to know. I would like to know, just on the inquisitive side, like what happened with that.
Yeah.
Because Gucci was standing 10, like you said, he let everybody go except for them two artists, and he come home and it's not like he came home starving for a deal or something like that. He came home and hit the streets, feet running.
Yeah.
And so we just don't see the 1017 thing there. So I don't know, man.
At least not right now. So I guess you know we'll see. It's 2026 now. Maybe you know some other things are developing. We'll see.
And we just talking hip hop, man. Again,
that's all we're talking hip hop. And shout out to Pooh Shiesty for getting out and and running it up.
Right, running it up, because he definitely doing it, man. First day out is slamming.
Yes, sir.
It's hard. I think it's too long, per se, for me. But who am I to say that? Because we used to complain about them shortening records from 4:30 to 3 minutes and then 2:45. So a 6-minute long some song. There is no hook.
The crazy part is you saying
going.
it was that long, and I enjoyed it so much I didn't even realize it was that long.
Well, then my point is,
because I'm really listening to what he's saying, and
no
I'm like,
hook.
oh, he's speaking, he's talking that talk. Now you got me thinking about the fact that where did Pooh and NBA YoungBoy beef come from? Because it's a
hold on, shout out. Hey, I didn't know. Fill me in.
Okay, it first was NLE in NBA.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Two birds with one stone. Let's go.
So NLE we've been going to NBA, but then when Pooh get out, some kind of way it shifted where it's like, and I don't even think I don't remember hearing nothing from Pooh Shiesty about it, but I've been catching stuff where NBA was matter of fact, he made a statement about Pooh's FDO. He was almost like, man, this what y'all been waiting on, you know what I'm saying?
No.
You know, like that, you know what I'm talking about? So it's like, where did that come from? Because, you know, like I said, NLE been going straight at him in a
so that's what I'm saying.
I can't even explain the way that
as a student, let me ask you this question, because you OG, right?
Yeah.
Do Pooh and Finesse maybe possibly have some kind of, are they cool? Because if they was, I mean, not Finesse, but NLE. Maybe
I don't
Pooh
know.
and NLE might,
I don't know.
and they might be like, yo, you got Memphis fucked up. I
don't know. I don't know. I hadn't seen that connection.
Okay.
No, but no, I don't know. I can't say
So
that because I hadn't seen that connection.
This seems to have come out of nowhere then, huh?
Yeah, it's like, damn, hold up. I thought, but yeah, where the Pooh part coming? And like I said, it seems like it's coming from NBA more than it coming from
That's what
Pooh.
I'm saying. Maybe NBA is on some boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe calling.
Maybe he looking at I don't know. Maybe he feel like Pooh is getting
some support and love.
all the love and support from the streets, and that's where he gets his love and support from. And now he's like, hold up.
Shout out to the streets.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the one. I'm the street guy. And he kind of, to me, NBA is kind of overlooking NLE in a way as he don't even see him. It's almost like he ain't looking at him as no competition, and it's probably because the way NLE going in, what he's saying,
right.
But the visuals
were shocking.
Make it kind of go against the viciousness of what he's saying when you see the dancing and the choreography, which actually
I enjoyed it.
I'm about to say, outside of the dissing part, it's amazing. Videos. You know what I'm saying? It's like some Michael Jackson.
Yeah, because I'm not listening. I heard what he said. Yeah. But I'm not really listening more. I can put it on right now and watch it, and it's entertaining.
It's amazing visuals. So, again, I think the visuals and what he's saying is coming on a level where NBA probably is not, fully connecting with that part of it. So he's like, okay, what about this guy, this Pooh Shiesty guy that's the streets is loving, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
So is that kind of like the kid who's not from the hood that wants that? Now I'm not talking about NBA.
Oh man, hold up.
It's like the kid from the hood, the kid from the burbs wants to go back to the hood. Like NBA YoungBoy has crossed over to a whole nother demo, right? Whole nother thing. So if he's thriving to want the street,
I mean, I don't think he's thriving for that. I think he got it. Especially with the YNs.
The YNs.
Oh, you got the YNs on lock.
And see, all my YNs back there, you know what I'm saying? All them, when they talk about it, they all say, man, what NLE doing? Man, you making it look bad, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's because they want to see the visual, the visuals that he's showing while he's doing it. That's what it's like. Hold up, man. We don't do it. We going at it. We don't go at it like that.
Yeah,
I think that's what the disconnect is.
Maybe.
That's
I don't know.
But I think NLE is on some artistic expression.
Yeah.
And, he mean what he's saying, but he's doing it in his mind in an artistic way.
Right. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
It's just, but the streets is the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The streets is the streets.
It is, and I do sometimes, you had this conversation. Sometimes I hate when the streets leak over like that because I could see NLE saying, yo, look, this is the art form. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to compete. And also, it's paying attention, like dance is a part of hip-hop. Mm-hmm. Fashion is a part of hip-hop. These things are elements of hip-hop that often look like now it's just about rapping and the streets.
Yeah.
And Dracos.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? I kind of ride with NLE. I don't know if I'm about poking and I forget the word, but just intimidating, trying to be intimidating and provoking. Mm-hmm. I guess would be the word, provoking the drama. But I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on it.
I just think the artistic stuff should have been, in my opinion, done to a song and lyrics that connect with the artistic vibe,
right?
And the the more beef lyrical side of it should have matched it more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you wanted to smoke in the video?
I mean, that's a part.
Right.
Cause you want to be taken serious. I just say it like this.
I get it.
If I come in and man, I'm gonna do, and then I'm dressed a certain way, you might be looking at me like, what the
this guy
for real?
This guy got a tux on. What is he talking about? He's not finna get dirty
is he
right
serious?
now.
Yeah. But if I come in with the Pooh Shiesty mask on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And do that, you gonna have a different. You gonna look at it different.
Hey man, do you think it's any way possible that he possibly could have had trademarked that and got paid off that? Because they turned ski masks to Pooh Shiesties.
Well,
it's
the difference between ski mask and the Pooh Shiesty.
The ski mask that had the mouth out.
Yeah, the ski mask with the two holes in the eyes and the mouth, but the Pooh Shiesty is where you pull it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different.
Okay.
It's not the ski mask. But yeah, but what you're saying is, yes.
How do you know these things, bro?
I don't know. I just
shout out to niggas that know what the shiesty is.
I just know. But I think that it would have been a smart move for them. Because people have, it's almost like Kleenex is
right
associated with tissues.
Right.
What you wipe your nose with.
Yeah.
But all tissues you wipe your nose with are not Kleenex.
Right.
But that's what we call it.
Hand me a Kleenex. Yeah.
So a Pooh Shiesty mask now, those masks are not necessarily Pooh, but that's what we call them.
Any of that is a shiesty these days, man.
You know
that
what
man
I'm
got the shiesty on.
Exactly. So I think.
Hey, is shiesty a Memphis word?
I mean, no. That's a word in general.
Because we got our own lingo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, shiesty is just been that's a word in the dictionary, man.
Well, we can say Pooh shiesty is a Memphis.
That's his name. You know what I'm saying? So we'll take that. But no, 100%, man. They definitely if they. I'm gonna say they branded it and ran up a bag off of it, and if they ain't, they probably is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, what's it? So we still going down back to Romania. I don't think I'm gonna be going there no time soon.
Oh,
Wiz Khalifa with the sentencing thing. I don't know. I saw he had.
So explain to the people what happened.
I mean, the man didn't leave the drugs at home. Wiz is gonna smoke where they at, and some of them places just don't play that. You know what I'm saying? And I guess. Especially when you hopping, you're not just hopping state lines, you're hopping country lines. Mm-hmm. And so I see that that's kind of what it is. But Romania's got some very, very strict rules, kind of like I hear Dubai has, right?
Yeah.
And that's just kind of where it's at. But I heard he was sentenced to 9 months or something. I don't really know when he's supposed to turn himself in.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's wild, though.
What could they do?
What do you mean?
Just tell you can't come back to Romania? I just would never go back to Romania.
Man, I mean,
it's like if I got a warrant in Mississippi, I'm just not going to Mississippi for it.
That's what normally happens. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all niggas with warrants.
That's normally what happens. But that's the crazy part. But that overseas thing is something that we got to be real about because, like I told you, I saw the story with Dallas Austin.
Right.
Was talking about how he went to Dubai and they pulled him in his room. Was like, checking him and everything, and this is his words. He was talking to T.I. He said he went in the room and he had half an Ambien, I think he took. He still had half of it left. And
sleeping medicine?
Something like that. But they said that pill. They said, no, you good. No, I take that back. I'm saying it's wrong. He pulled something out of his pocket. Just clearing his pockets out, and a line of coke just fell.
Oh, shit, that ain't no Ambien.
Some coke just fell out, but he said the guy said, "Oh no, it's not enough."
Yeah,
we
know the cops gonna do that.
It's not enough, but they found this half a pill and was like, "No, come here."
Oh, wow.
Come here.
Wow.
And he was like, whoa.
So they ain't messed up about the coke.
According to him, they were not messed up about the coke, but they were messed up about that half a pill because they said they have an opioid crisis.
Yeah.
And that pill, was opioids. But that man actually did some months.
Man, that's
that
crazy.
Man did some months. He said they were cool. They were real slick with it. Like, no, everything cool. We just got to go through the procedures.
Right.
And, before you know it, he in jail for months.
Right. See, the thing right here it says, how are overseas laws being applied differently to hip-hop artists? Because we saw, who was that, A$AP Rocky?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you think that's a thing?
That's something to think about. I mean, I guess
it may not be hip-hop. It might just be like these guys are traveling, and then they got bread because it's all a money grab.
And
right?
think about anybody in hip-hop that gets caught up is going to make headlines. So we don't know how many other people got caught up that doesn't have a name that we don't know about. But, anybody in hip-hop or popular, especially it seems like in the black community, it's going to come Brittany Griner, you know what I'm saying?
Brittany, the little weed.
She's not a hip-hop person, but she's in NBA. But, again, I don't.
Because to them, you think that, it's just like popular blacks. You know what I mean? Like,
who knows?
I mean, I don't know.
Listen, man, just lead that. Hey, just
lead a dope at
party all you can before you go to the airport. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I do.
And then just,
I roll. I don't.
When you
I
get
don't
to where
party like that anyway.
Well, when you get to where you're going, you know what I'm saying? Go to reputable people that can make sure that you're good.
And you
but
follow the rules.
Don't travel with it because you never know when you. I'm gonna tell you a crazy story.
All right.
I remember when I first went to the UK.
Okay.
To England. And for some reason, I got pulled to the side. Okay. They were like, no, we need to. I'm like, what the hell happened, man? So they pulled me to the side.
Okay.
Told me to sit in this little area. There wasn't nobody in that area but me and this dude with a red dot on his head, and he was just sitting there rocking back and forth. I'm like, oh,
shit,
man.
Shout out to the
Why
red dot.
Why am I over here with this thing? Hell no, man. Hell
Okay, come on,
man.
keep going.
Bruh, I'm sitting there like, man, hold up, man. I ain't got, don't nobody know I'm in this situation.
Right.
Because some of the people that I was with, they already went through.
They cleared. Hey, was they black?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. Okay, let's come on, keep going.
But anyway, the end of the bottom line is, I'm just saying, luckily I was good.
You're here, so nothing crazy happened.
I was clean. They cleared whatever they thought they was about to find. They did not find, and they eventually let me go. It was 30 minutes later. But all I know is this dude with this red dot on his head sitting there doing this.
So was you worried at
this
all?
man here,
Did he have a backpack?
Huh?
I'm just playing. Did
he
have a backpack?
I was wondering. I'm like, man, what the hell?
Oh, man, they do me like that. Like I tell people all the time. I'm like, yo, look, when I go to the airport, for some strange reason, this is how they put it to me. They say, hey, you qualify for extended search. I said, qualify? That's some win. You win something with a qualification, nigga. And
I want this prize.
Then they ask you, do you want to do it here or you want to do it in the back room? So I'm immediately like, nah, go on, do this shit right here.
In front of everybody.
Shoes off, jeans off, down to your boxers, down to the wife beater.
Oh, they went that far with you?
Yeah, they do it. They did it like 3-4 times, especially when I was running back and forth to New York. But it was, post 9/11. So I kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people say that I got an Arab look sometimes. I
can. Hey, I see.
Everybody, shout out to the Arab. But hold on.
Hey, buddy.
I qualify for extended search. That's wild. You know what I'm saying?
That's too wild.
So, all right. So, look, check this out. I want to, there's this thing also. This is crazy because all these things are kind of like about governmental issues.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj facing deportation issues. What actually happened? And are the international laws continuing to catch artists off guard?
So you saying that she is not an official citizen and she's been here this whole time? That's what you're saying?
They did it to 21.
They show her. You're right. I was just about to say.
Because she is Trini. She is her hometown. She's
okay.
Jamaica Southside Queen. She's Trini. Her family's Trini. I don't know, bro. Like why? Why is that a thing? Is that some Donald Trump laws?
So is that the reason why she ended up doing this MAGA thing that she just recently did? She trying to get Trump to pardon whatever that situation, because she just did something with the MAGA people and lost a lot of followers. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this
crazy
question.
numbers.
Did her followers go down or did they swap over?
What you mean? No, they went down.
Because like you could do something to piss off the black community, but you can gain 100 million other crossover followers.
Well, you know what? I don't know for sure. I've only heard about the mass number that she lost. I don't know about if she
do you think that's PR?
Who knows? You never know. You never know.
Because she went out there with
But I didn't know about the deportation.
Yeah, because see, I read it, but I once again, I didn't put it together like you did with the, her going out with Erica Kirk. I think her name, Charlie Kirk's wife or whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't put those two together until you said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it maybe, I don't know, maybe she did, maybe she capping, maybe she out there, gonna go out there and wave to the MAGAs and hope that it pans out well for her. You know what I'm saying?
Who knows? So I guess we will follow that story, man.
Yeah.
We just talking hip hop, man.
We just talking hip hop, man. Shout out to hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go over. Let's talk about some music. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it a little bit open. I do want to shout out the Clipse. Let God sort them out.
Okay, talk to me.
It's produced by Pharrell. It's incredible, dog. It's been on replay since. I know it's been 3 months for me. I know it's been 3 months. Pharrell went crazy on it. And somebody I became a fan of out of this situation is Tyler, the Creator.
Okay.
Because he's on a joint with Push and Malice, and that joint is incredible. But the album, Let God Sort Them Out, it's incredible, man. I think I gotta probably give it. I would have to say 10 out of 10. I mean, if you analyze it, you can probably find some things, but I don't think I could go that deep with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a resurface of hip hop to me, an era of hip hop that I love, and that's lyricism, crazy beats. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Pusha fan for sure. and we all kind of miss Malice if you were a Clipse fan.
Real talk. Real talk.
And I really respect how they did on the joint they got for toward to their parents. You know, is fabulous. It might, you know, if you've experienced any of that, you know, losing a parent, you might shed a tear. It's really dope, bro. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, you ain't heard the joint yet?
I'm trying to gloss over it. So but you done went on to ask me now.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed to say I have not. I saw the first video that came out, so I heard that one. I was like, man, them folk went in, but I never got a chance to lock in and just vibe out to the whole album. So
it's not that long.
I'm ashamed to say that.
It's not that long.
Even because we talking hip hop, man. I need belt to ass right now.
Right. And then I heard, and you asked me, was it out yet or not? I'm not sure. Nas and Primo album is crazy. You know
okay, I got to get a dose of that, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get that joint. I saw some stuff on it, and I love to see the OGs dropping because it keeps that era and element of hip hop.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, an OG that dropped some, well, two of them. I did listen to their albums, and they to me did a great job. Slick Rick and LL's last album.
Yeah. That LL joint crazy.
Man, they did some things.
Shout out those guys out.
Yes.
That LL joint crazy. That joint with him and Eminem.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh my God. Come on, man.
That joint with him, Fat Joe, and Rick Ross is crazy.
Yeah. They got the video to that one too. So
I
think they got the video with him and Eminem. It's the fact that he even took the picture from the Bad cover. The fact that he went back and
art, bro. The art.
Boy, that was.
I love it, man.
The classic stuff, man. So watching the OGs, still respecting the art and making great art and not overly trying to sound young.
Right.
Not trying to sound like what the YN sound like.
Right.
They keeping it true to what they do.
Right. And
but doing it still in a great way.
Yeah.
Where it sounds quality. It sounds like quality. It still sounds. It doesn't sound
the quality
dated.
is upgraded,
and it doesn't sound dated either.
Right. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like as being an OG and you being like my OG, and those being OGs in the game. Back to your statement of them respecting the art. Y'all are definitely the ones that never disrespected the art, that kept it alive, that never gave way to changing. And you might dibble dabble in some other elements of it, but always kept it true to the original form of the art form of hip hop with DJing, the art, the fashion, the break dancing. You know what I'm saying? Graffiti, all of that stuff is still in elements that I think will still get looked over. I'm still a fan of cover art. You know
man,
what
you said? What you said?
And then shout you out again because speaking of cover art, the Resurrection. You're getting ready to redrop that. Is it an anniversary for it, or you just gonna just put it out?
I've been.
How long has
they've been asking me about that for so many years? The vinyl, so I'm like, okay, let me stop procrastinating and just do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's really where it came from.
Yeah,
they've been asking for it.
Right.
It's past overdue for me to
right.
To give the fans what they've been asking for.
So what happens if somebody from Romania calls you for a show?
Like I said, I'm gonna be squeaky clean. You hear me? Squeaky clean. The same way they pulled me over in UK was like, they gonna eventually be like, all right, he good.
I'm clean. This guy is super good. Somebody shout out to being clean in it.
Man, I promise.
And then shout you out again, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole blues direction. You know what I'm saying? Because you just recently dropped another one of those too.
Oh yeah, man. The blues, rap, soul EP that I dropped.
Right.
So I just always wanted to, really go hard on that blending of blues and rap. Being from Memphis, what I'm saying? We the home of the blues and right up the street from the Mississippi Delta, where a lot of the blues originated at.
And was born,
so it was like, as an OG, I wanted to, reinvent myself to do something and challenge myself at the same time.
Right.
And see what kind of art I can come up with doing it. And, man, I promise you, it's almost like, it feels like I felt when I first started, you know what I'm saying? Because it's new, it's fresh, and it's challenging, and I don't have too many people to listen to see what they did.
Right.
So it's like I'm creating it from scratch.
Do you like that position, being one of the, being, kind of pioneer lanes?
I do. I like trying to do something that hasn't been done. let me say it like this here. If I see everybody doing it, I kind of don't want to do it then. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm doing what everybody else is doing. So I'm trying to, I always use this statement. I always try to find a way to put some paint where it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. Yeah, that's dope.
That's all.
Hey, that sounds like South Memphis pimping to me, man.
Hey, man, say man.
Fuck you.
But I'm just saying, it's the challenge of being creative. Mm-hmm. That's all, and that challenge is fun. It's you're exploring and you just discovering, and
right.
I like all of that. You know, you making mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
You still sound like you still love the original core elements of it.
Boom. What you say?
You know, is that one of the things that drive you'll never stop you'll never stop making music?
I don't think I ever stop making music, man. Will I always release music? I can't say that unless it really warrants that I need to release it. But I never stop making it. Right. You know, I got a lot of stuff that people probably never hear. You know, I do it. It's therapy for me.
Yeah.
Writing and recording and you know, just releasing that energy is therapy for me.
Would you even know what to do in life if you wasn't doing that? Not saying you wouldn't have a direction. I'm just saying, like, what would your life be if you didn't record music?
That's a good question.
Because I can't really see anything. I know. Once again, I got other things. I
take that back. Outside of music, I'm a tech head.
Right.
I like tech.
Me too.
So if I wasn't doing music, I'd definitely be on the tech side of things.
Yeah.
I love gadgets and and the innovation of different. You know, I love that stuff too. So that's probably where I would. Because I do it just on my own. So if it wasn't music involved at all, I'm pretty sure that's what I would have did.
Right. I just can't see.
Are we still talking hip hop, man?
We always talking hip hop, especially when we talking tech. You know, tech and music have become kind of married.
True.
If you don't, they call it, then it's not really the music industry no more. It's the tech industry blended with the elements of music and hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
You got a point.
So this is kind of why I asked that question, because I still ask myself that question to myself, like, am I doing music? And my ultimate answer is I want to keep it true and be a certain representation in the name of hip hop.
Gotcha.
That's why the kind of records like I got the Prelude 4 finna drop that you on, by the way.
That, man. Talk about that, man. We talking hip hop, man. I mean, listen, man. Let me talk about my guy right here, man.
Shit, here we
Trackman, man. Listen, man. Hey, listen, man. You do Memphis so proud, man. When you on everything you ever released, because you are one of those artists that comes with this lyrical element, but it's still street at the same time, and the quality, and man, we gotta have you. We need you, and I just want to let you know I appreciate everything you did. So the Prelude 4 is nothing short of that.
Wow, that's crazy.
In real life.
You see how we do me stuff. You know. Now I love. It's crazy because I say that sometimes. I appreciate you for the words. You know what I'm saying? Y'all guys like you and Gangsta Pats and all the other names that I can name, OG wise of Memphis rap and hip hop, gave us something to follow. You gave us something to look at. You know what I'm saying? Something to aspire bigger than what we were given, the cards we were dealt. You know what I'm saying? And I looked and saw, I looked at the elements. Plus, I'm a mixed kid, so I had a little difference in my house, what was going on, what I was exposed to music-wise. Mm-hmm. So I think a lot of those rock elements and stuff like that, live instruments. Yeah. And if y'all have never seen this guy rap with the live band, I fall in love with that every time because those elements and those artists, I went like Beastie Boys and LL Cool J's, and they had those live bands, and Jay-Z's with the live bands. Oh, yeah. Like that just takes hip-hop to a way another thing. True. And those are my inspirations. So the Prelude 4 is mixed with all of those things. There's the tab of the touch of with the concrete elements of Memphis music and our sound in there, and then in respects to still keeping respect to the complete art form with DJing and scratching, sampling some of our own stuff to put in there. You know what I'm saying? And just blending the sound, fusing the sound, synths, and and not trying to be nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but
listen,
I saw where there was no paint at.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of be there. You know what I'm saying?
You put some paint where it ain't.
We'll put some paint where it ain't, man. Hey, I'm still at that shit. I say that shit all the time. Put some
But
paint
listen,
where it
man.
ain't.
But I want the people to know. You know, I just spoke of your lyricism, but your production. This guy's with lyrics, producing videos. He is multimedia, you know, on everything, man. And you should get your respect for that because everybody can't do all of that.
Thank
and
you,
you're able to do all of that and do it on an elite status.
Right.
So that being said, you got to tell us about some of your features, man. You hear me? Let them know what it is. You already said I'm
gonna start with that one again, man. You know, Al Capone, Al Capone, old boy, man. Nasty Nardo.
Yes, sir.
We got Cassidy.
Hey,
yeah. Go Gang.
Shout out to Philly.
Yeah, shout out Go Gang. I got Omar Gooden. You know what I'm saying? We got a crazy joint. Yeah.
Shout out to the West Coast.
Yeah. Spliff Star.
Man, we going to New York now, huh?
Yeah. And then Fiend is on the record.
Man, and not back from New York to the NO.
And of course, you know what I'm saying. Our second queen of Memphis, LaChat, is on there as well. You know what I'm saying.
Big Memphis, man.
And then of course my fan, my Yoski AP, my brother Steflo Dollar, my brother J Dog. You know those people. I even got.
You gotta have a family in it, man.
My guy Leland Porter played all the guitar parts. So if you hear them, it's that they sometimes they don't make a super spotlight because I always give them like guitar solos and stuff. But there's just once again blended. If you hear any guitar playing, it's not sample. It's not a keyboard. It's all guitars and stuff.
Hey man, that all of that adds emotion and elements. So shout out to him for all the good talk.
And you again made me just being in the studio filming and stuff for your doc and stuff. Seeing you in the studio bringing those live guitars and stuff in there. That was, even though I was already still on that lane, it confirmed it, affirmed it for me that I was going in a direction. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get away from the live strums and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give them some, something, a little bit something for everybody. You know, I got my girl OG Cookie on there. You know what I'm saying? On the Prelude, it's really, I got Novocaine on there. She a new dope artist.
Okay.
She really hard. You know what I'm saying?
See, not only do you have the OGs, but you're bringing up new artists as well. So
collaboration is important. You know what I'm saying? Because I also wanted this one to be, I was going to ask you this. Do you ever feel kind of some kind of way, I don't know what the feeling is, of when your entourage is with you and the people that supported you for the whole time, and they're supporting Al Capone, but when they have these things and their elements in their own right, them doing their things, that you kind of want to also love and show spotlight. But do you often, because you did it for me, you opened doors and put me on opening stages and stuff like that. That's when you did that for me, it kind of made me, let me go find some artists that never had a chance to get a spotlight, put them on records with guys like you, Chad, Spliff, Fiend, Omar, Cassidy. They got mega platinum records and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of wanted to make sure that I did the same. I do the same thing for them as I did, as people like you and Cass and them did for me. You know what I'm saying? And while we doing it real quick, man, I want to shout out my guy Reverence, my guy Mike over there, Reverence Bourbon, man. We got the new Black Label Spirit coming. We got a bourbon and a whiskey coming, man. The album Prelude 4 is going to come with the bourbon or the whiskey. I'll put a flyer up with the QR code. Shout out to my guy Jason over there at Guidance Whiskey. They put us in the whiskey game too. So this is their bottles, Reverence and the Guidance, but we got our Black Label stuff. I'll put our stuff up for pre-order and order. We got a tequila, vodka, and then we got the bourbon and the whiskey. So we're like the first black-owned company to have multiple spirits. So you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to represent in that way. And if you purchase anything, the Prelude 4 album comes with it. You know what I'm saying? You can get it for free, but the platform is pay what you want. So you can get it for free, but if you want to buy it for $1, you can. You want to buy it for $1,000, you can. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, most definitely.
Support my peoples, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, still talking hip hop. Did you miss
hip-hop?
anything?
I think I'm good for right now until we come back and
for sure.
You know what I'm saying, and catch up on current situations.
Yeah. So tell them where that Capizzi merch at. We gonna throw that up too.
You can always go to my website, akmemphis.com, akmemphis.com, and you can find, you can get whatever you want there and check out everything you want there. akmemphis.com.
Hey, let me do this real quick. Hold on. So I'm sitting down watching football with KP, right?
Okay.
And I'm sitting there and a commercial comes on. And I hear, Dun, 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 dun. Snap your fingers.
For real? Okay, yeah.
It's a Hyundai commercial.
Sure is.
Hey, man, shout out to my boy on the Hyundai commercial, man. Everybody in Memphis on the Hyundai commercial.
Man. I mean, hold on. You can't just say that and they don't understand what you're saying. Yeah. So the Hyundai commercial is Snap Your Fingers.
Right.
Which everybody clearly know that's Lil Jon. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got some work. It's crazy how I can't even say it, man. What the hell? I'm also used to not saying it. I can't even say it.
This man is a world-class producer and writer, man. You know.
So I got something in there, man. That's crazy. I'm so used to not saying it. I can't even say it when you ask me.
Hey, 2026, man. Hey, we gonna pop it, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got my platinum plaque. I just said like
there you go. Hey, because I'm saying, I'm sitting there watching it, and I hear it, and I'm like, and me and KP looked at each other, was like, and that man just passed me the joint. It was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna text him after that. It's like, man, I saw that. I was just like, man, but once again, you guys gave us the footprints.
Yeah.
Poster.
Yeah.
Y'all gave us footprints to follow behind. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like, and you know, congratulations.
Man, you saying footprints? Bigger. You just made me think of something. Let me bring this up real quick. Yeah. Shout out to Young Buck and Starlito for squashing the beef.
Yeah, they surely did. Shout out to them guys, man. Yeah.
Hey, shout out
beef for the Ville.
That's a big deal for the Ville, man. I always had love for the Ville. Back when they had Pistol. Back then, you had a Haystack back then. Right. Not saying they ain't still doing that.
Right.
I was just saying they a lot of those artists, Cool Daddy, Fresh, they are like the foundation of early Nashville hip hop.
Right.
At a time when people only looked at Nashville as country music.
Right.
But it was always they was representing hip hop way back then. And I'm talking about during the time when we was going through our gangster walk era.
Yeah.
So I would say they were late 80s, early 90s, because Pistol signed to Ruthless, actually.
Okay.
Back then. He was actually signed to Ruthless.
Yeah, that's dope.
So I'm just saying that to say that Nashville always had a hip-hop scene.
Right.
And to see two of their biggest artists that had an issue to be able to come and squash the beef. And bring show that Nashville, the OGs and the YNs coming together,
right?
And man, I love to see that, man.
Right.
Shout out to Cashville, man.
Shout out Cashville.
Yeah, shout out Cashville.
Hey, but Lito and Webby kind of they had a thing. Lito and Webby, like he paid Webby for a show, and Webby didn't show up.
I ain't see
this is brand new.
You put me up
this
on
is
some
brand new. Yeah,
so
recently online, he didn't just really jump on his head type shit. But
okay.
He was just like, yo, what's up with this? Like, yo, we not showing up to paid shows now. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of having some things back and forth right now from what I see. But it hasn't really jumped. I don't even know if Webby's even responded. But I did see because Lito got a podcast. I think they did a Grind Hard podcast or something like that. I think I saw it on.
Okay.
And he talked about it, but I saw it on the gram. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We'll
you
see
put
how
me
that
up on game.
something to watch for.
We'll watch for it. We still talking hip hop, man.
Always talking hip hop.
Shout out to my Tennessee people though, man. You know what I'm saying? Memphis and Nashville and Chattanooga and Jackson and you know what I'm saying? All in between, even Knoxville. I remember doing shows in Knoxville and they got their scene. Well, people probably don't really know, but they are there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tennessee, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know how we do it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow the Instagrams. They were probably down in the bottom the whole time anyway. Shout out to sponsors. Anybody else want to jump in and come in and jump on the hip-hop, man, train is what I can call it. You know what I'm saying? Holler at us, man. We showing love to all, brands and people. As long as it's got something to do about hip-hop, we with it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, hey.
Man, I'm thinking about, I can't get off of Nashville. I'm thinking about New Life Records, but I remember going there and selling independent.
Shout out to my boy C Wiz.
Man, was coming next.
Shout out to C Wiz.
That was coming next.
One of the first people that
DJ
showed us
C
love.
Wiz, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Say Hey, man.
Yeah, showed Memphis love. He was a pipeline to the Ville, for sure.
Trust.
Man, shout out New Life Records. He just popped up because he popped up on the Lido podcast. That's why C-Wiz was just on that joint.
That's what's up.
Where Jay Dog get? Yeah, Jay, when we was doing the X Camp stuff, my cousin Tamar, when we went to Nashville, that was the first place he took us because they were college partners or something.
Yeah.
So he took us straight to C-Wiz, and he was like, yo, this the one that was messing with 3-6 and putting all the pipeline stuff through Nashville. And I was like, word. So yeah, he showed us love from the beginning. We met him up there at the. He still had the record store at the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that record store is still there or not, but I know he was still repping the New Life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out C-Wiz, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Shout again, all my people. I know I'm forgetting some people, man. That I rock with heavy in the Ville, but we'll come back and do an extra deep dive and I'm gonna make sure I don't forget nobody, because I know I am right now. But we'll do a deep dive on Nashville and you know what I'm saying, and what they got going on. So, hey man, we talking hip hop, man.
Hip hop, man. I'm a Trackman. It's your boy Akapeezy.
Oh boy,
y'all know what's up, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Holla at you.
I won't even mention your name.